Namaste, friends. November Insights. A lot is happening, big shifts. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro. Amit, before we begin, a big thank you to all the paid members, a big thank you to all the subscribers and followers. Thank you for your time and support. And we are beginning an advanced course starting November 7. You can see on the right of your screen. And also we have beginners course going on, and also we have pre-recorded version as well. So consider joining the courses. So let's begin the analysis for November. So let's see what's happening. This is the whole picture. So this is for Aries rising. Aries Lagna, Aries ascendant. Again, a lot of people still ask, is it rising, sun sign, moon sign? It's not sun sign, it's not moon sign, it is the rising sign, the Lagna, the ascendant. And that is as per Vedic or sidereal zodiac. So for Aries rising, first of all, Mercury will be in the sign of Scorpio throughout the month. That is your eighth house. Mercury in the eighth house will actually give you access to maybe inheritance, access to shared resources, access to other people's money. So if you're a consultant, if you're a coach, if you're a teacher, or you do consultations for clients, this month will bring in more income. Mercury in the eighth house brings you money from other people, so that's a very good placement. Also, good month to do analytical analysis of what's going on in terms of the secrets of the universe, esoteric wisdom. So have more analytical discussions, and go deeper, like what's real, what's not real. That's the Buddhist way, really deeply analyze and go to the truth. That is the eighth house, Mercury in the eighth house. Then Venus will be in your ninth house in Sagittarius, pretty much whole of the month, starting the 6th of November. From there, Venus will actually be having an exchange parivartan yoga with Jupiter. I have a separate video for that. But Venus in the eighth house will give you access to really enlightened gurus, gurus of the highest caliber, healers, big time healers. And this is an excellent month to spend with your Sangha. That is Venus in the ninth house. Also, pick up some higher studies, higher wisdom, all of that, and also travel. Venus is the planet for especially air travel, and ninth house is long distance travel and pilgrimage. So this month highlights all of those things, acquiring deep wisdom. That is Venus in the ninth house. And then we have Sun is going to be moving away from your seventh house mid-November. So first 2 weeks, Sun is still in your seventh house. That means got to be careful still with in your relationships. There could be a lot of anger. There could be a lot of ego. That is Sun in the seventh house, the first half of November. But then finally, 15th of November, Sun will leave your seventh house and will enter your eighth house. As I always say, wherever the sun goes, that area gets illuminated. So your eighth house will shine. Again, Sun and Mercury together in the eighth house for the second half of the month. You may get inheritance, but also this will throw light on the secrets of the universe, more esoteric wisdom. But also, this may be a time when some secrets about your life may come to surface as well. So that's the transit of Sun in Libra and Scorpio this month. Mars continues to be debilitated in the sign of Cancer. And so you have to be careful about frustration and anger in your home. So home environment will be a little bit edgy. The fourth house is our residence. So stay calm at your home. The best remedy for debilitated Mars is physical work, action, yoga, you're going to the gym. So all of those things. So if you do more, let's say, renovation or fix things at your home, that is the perfect remedy for a debilitated Mars in the fourth house. Jupiter continues to be retrograde in Taurus, so it'll give you results of Aries, the first house. So that's the blessings of the Guru. Since 9th of October, Jupiter has been retrograde. So this will bring positive things throughout your all the areas of life. So Jupiter in the first house will lift up the chart. It'll be an expansion in many areas of life. And Saturn again continues to be retrograde, but Saturn will finish the retrograde cycle and turn direct as of 15th of November. So mid-November, again, Saturn will start giving you results of 11th house. Um, till mid-November, Saturn is still retrograde. That means it is giving you opportunities with respect to your career. So first half of the month, you may get more, success opportunities or any missed opportunities you may have in the past. So those projects will resurface. Those opportunities may come back again first 2 weeks, and then after that, when Saturn is direct, then it will be better for your finances. So for the past few months, finances may have been stuck, especially the income from your career, from your business or profession may have been stuck. And once Saturn goes direct, that will start flowing again. So the income will be better. Rahu continues to be in Pisces. That is a good time for foreign travel, foreign connections, foreign people, innovation, and also deep dive into your subconscious mind, all the esoteric stuff. So your 8th house and 12th house are very much activated. This is the time. And at the same time, the Guru, Venus, is in the 9th house and exchange with Jupiter. So Jupiter comes to so this is an absolutely fantastic time to start studying some, higher studies or higher wisdom or esoteric subjects. So that's the sign of Aries. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and consider joining the courses, very in-depth practical courses. The advanced course is coming up starting on 7th of November. All right, so that's for the sign of Aries. And also you can register for the course on VedicAstrology.com, or if you want consultation, you can book a consultation on the website as well. Again, this is a generic analysis for all Aries rising, but you have to look at your own individual birth chart. So you superimpose transit on top of your birth chart. That's how you analyze specific results for you. All right, thanks for watching, and this was for Aries rising. Next is Taurus rising, Taurus Lagna, Taurus ascendant. For Taurus rising, the shifts happening. First of all, Mercury will be in your 7th house. So that is a fantastic period for analyzing your relationship, for discussions and communication, better communication, and better sense of humor in your relationship, in your partnerships. One caution is because Mercury can be very, very critical, also analytical and very critical. So make sure you don't overanalyze. I mean, this is good for discussions and figuring out, okay, what's working, what's not working, but don't overanalyze, because Mercury may have a tendency to, especially in Scorpio, to like nitpicking and being very critical of your partner. So that is a big caution for Taurus rising, to take it easy in terms of criticizing your partners. And then also, second half of the month, Sun will join Mercury in your 7th house. So again, very sensitive period for your relationships. Sun in the 7th house is a lot of ego or anger or fire energy in your relationship. So be careful not to have any ego whatsoever, especially in the second half of the month. The first 15 days, Sun is still in your 6th house. So that's giving a boost to your health, to your immunity, to your service to other people's, to your job also, if you have a 9 to 5 job. So this will keep on giving you more opportunities, more, progress in your job. And then we have Venus that's going to be entering the sign of Sagittarius starting November 6th. So Venus will be in your 8th house. Okay. 8th house Venus means this is a classic combination for healing and being a healer. So for females, for women, Venus represents your Jiva Karka. So that means it is for sort of taking your attention to deep dive into the secrets of the universe. Very spiritual combination. At the same time, especially for men also, Venus represents as partner, spouse. And so there could be some secrets related to your relationships. You have to be careful about that. And then we have Mars is going to be debilitated in your 3rd house. So that is actually good for fighting off, obstacles and challenges in your day-to-day life. So this will give you that sort of, you can vent out that energy, that frustration and anger Mars may have in Cancer by taking care of obstacles in your day-to-day life. But be careful not to be very aggressive in your communication, especially written communication. Watch the emails that you send, or any flyers or anything you communicate. Be very careful. There may be element of aggression or frustration or anger, or even passive aggression. That's very much a possibility with Mars debilitated. So, and also with your siblings, be very gentle with your siblings because third house and 11th house both have big malefics. So both with your younger siblings and older siblings, be careful dealing with them. Jupiter has gone retrograde as of October 9th. And so Jupiter from your first house is going back to your 12th house, not physically going back, but it's going to give you more results related to your 12th house. Okay, so that means foreign travel, more esoteric wisdom, and then also it'll activate your subconscious mind. This is also time for retreats and developing contacts with or connection with spiritual people who are abroad, right? So gurus who are abroad or any people who are from far off land. Then Saturn has been retrograde in your 10th house, and it's giving you results of the 9th house. But as of November 15th, so middle of the month, Saturn will finally go direct. It'll turn direct. And then your career, this will be better for your career. So after November 15th, you should see really big positive changes in your career. Some projects that have been stuck for a while because Saturn has been retrograde, even though sitting in the 10th house, but giving you results of the 9th house. So now, after November 15th, the projects, the career will give you better results. Rahu has been in your 11th house. So that's, again, very good for social media, very good for developing friendships, very good for helping the humanity, extremely good for innovative ideas, thinking outside the box, and latest innovation technology, all of that. So that's what's going on. Um, and that's the overall picture for Taurus rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also, we're starting the advanced course November 7th. And the fees will actually go up in a few days. So if you want to join, you can do that on the website. Also, if you want a detailed analysis based on your chart, because this is generic analysis for all Taurus rising, but impact is different based on individual charts. So we superimpose. And so if you want a detailed analysis, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstrology.com. Thanks for your time. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. This is not Gemini rising. This is not Gemini sun sign. This is not Gemini moon sign. We're talking about the Lagna, the rising sign, the ascendant, and as per Vedic or sidereal zodiac. So for Gemini rising, first of all, Mercury is going to be in your 6th house in the sign of Scorpio. That will help with your job if you do a 9 to 5 kind of a job. So this will give you more analytical skills, more better communication at work, better sense of humor. So you'll be able to present yourself better. So this will give boost to your profession, to your work, to your job especially. And then Sun will also join Mercury middle of the month. First 2 weeks, Sun is still in your 5th house. That means good time for your children, good time for romantic relationships, and those areas will shine. But then after the second half of the month, Sun will be in the 6th house. So that will give a boost to your health. That will give a boost to your strength in fighting with the enemies. That's the 6th house. So the focus will shift from the 5th house to the 6th house. Wherever Sun goes, that house gets illuminated. And 6th house is also, service to other people. And Sun is the king. King wants to help the public, right? So this is a very good period, starting mid-November through mid-December, to do a lot of volunteer work. And then next, Venus is going to be in your 7th house starting November 6th. So normally Venus, people consider that amazing thing for relationships, but sometimes it could be too much of a good thing. So there could be indulgence in your relationship, or you may go extreme overboard. So be careful about just having some boundaries. And Venus in the 7th house, though, it's good for incorporating any form of art, dance, music, or in your partnerships, in your relationship, and also maybe like cooking food together. So those things are going to be good in terms of relationships. Then Mars continues to be debilitated in your 2nd house in Cancer. So your speech you may have like passive aggression in your speech. You may have harshness in your speech. So be careful about that, on the guard. Then also dealing with the family members, that is second house, Kutumbastan. The good remedy for that is just do lots of exercise. Everybody, that's true for all the signs, but wherever all the rising signs, but wherever Mars is placed, wherever the sign of Cancer falls in your chart, that area may be impacted. Those relationships may be impacted if you don't do enough physical exercise or yoga or hiking and things like that. Uh, then Jupiter has gone retrograde as of October 9th. So Jupiter has been in your 12th house, but now it's going to give you results of the 11th house. So your finances will improve, better income. And for next several months, Jupiter will give you the results of the 11th house. So there'll be expansion in your friends, expansion in your social media presence, expansion in your income, and also fulfillment of desires. It'll be better for desires. That's the 11th house. Saturn has been retrograde for several months, and now it'll turn direct as of November 15th. And so the Saturn has been giving you the results of your 8th house. That means more esoteric wisdom, but also, some pending karma. And now after November 15th, Saturn will give you results of the 9th house, that is sign of Aquarius. This would mean better communication or relationship with your gurus and teachers, and also long distance travel. That's recommended, especially like long walking, like pilgrimage and things like that. But also good for higher studies and dharma, focusing and figuring out what is your dharma. Now, Saturn gives unconventional results related to the house it is sitting in. So you may find sort of unconventional path, spiritual path. So basically, 9th house will be the focus again instead of the 8th house. And Rahu continues to be in your 10th house in the sign of Pisces. That means it'll give you more ambition and this urge to succeed in your career. Rahu takes us to the top of our career, in our profession, in our business. So that's a good thing. You'll continue to have the courage and this desire, a lot of desire for success in career. Rahu will continue to push you forward. So those are the changes or transits for Gemini rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we're starting an advanced course November 7th. You can join on my website. Also, there is beginner's course going on. You can join that as well. And if you want a detailed analysis based on your chart, so we'll superimpose the transits, this chart on top of your natal chart, and then see what's happening. For that, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstroAmit.com. Next is Cancer rising, Cancer lagna, Cancer ascendant. We're not talking about the sun sign or the moon sign. We're talking about the rising sign, and that too as per the Vedic or sidereal zodiac. For Cancer rising, first of all, Mercury will be in Scorpio in your 5th house. Okay, so the 5th house Mercury will give you a lot of this deeper connection with your children. So you'll have better discussions or analytical discussions with your children if you have kids, and also better sense of humor, better business opportunities. So you may discuss business with your children as well. Same thing goes with your romantic partner if you're if you have a romantic partner. If not, then this will also give you opportunities to meet people. And so this is a good time for you to go out and do lots of communication with people if you're looking for a romantic relationship, but also with your children. And then second half of the month, Sun will also join Mercury. So Sun and Mercury both will be in the 5th house. So 5th house will be the focus. Wherever Sun goes, it eliminates that house. So this will mean better name and fame recognition for your children or for your romantic partner also. Or you may find or meet a person if you're looking for a love or relationship. You may meet some people who are very analytical, who are very lustrous, like who are shining, bright personalities. People who are kind of like the sun, the king. So that's Sun and Mercury. They're going to be in the 5th house. But the first half of the month, first 2 weeks, Sun is still in your 4th house. That means focus is on your home front. And so be truthful. Sun represents the truth. Sun is the king. King wants to bring out the truth. So be truthful in what makes you happy. Figure out the truth. That is Sun in the 4th house. So do lots of introspection. You can do Gayatri Mantra, Surya Namaskar. So those things will help you discover your true happiness in the fourth house. Then we have Mars is debilitated in your Lagna, right? So that may give you a lot of frustration and this stuck energy and anger. Uh, it's like a defeated warrior. But so you have to channel all of that energy into doing physical work or yoga, exercise. Otherwise, because your Cancer rising, anyway, it's a very emotional sign. So you may feel very, very emotional. Of course, depending on where the moon is on a particular day. But in general, Mars in Cancer in your Lagna will give you kind of frustration overall throughout this transit of Mars in your first house. So be careful. And also another thing with Mars is you can actually do lots of exercise, but also say volunteer work, help other people physically, anything physical that is Mars. Of course, you can chant mantras. You can look at the remedies on my website. And then we have Jupiter just turned retrograde in the sign of Taurus as of October 9th. So now Jupiter will give you the results of your 10th house. It's been transiting through your 11th house and it's been direct motion, but now with retrograde motion means it wants to give you results of the 10th house. So you'll see more opportunities and expansion in your career, in your profession, in your business. And also you may get, if there were some opportunity or missed opportunities in the past, those will come back to you. And then Saturn has gone Saturn has been retrograde for several months, and now it's going to go direct as of November 15th. So that means Saturn has been giving you results of the seventh house, but starting November 15th, again, it'll be giving you results of the eighth house, which means deeper esoteric wisdom, money management, management of inheritance, management of other people's resources, shared resources. Those things will be the focus. Rahu continues to be in your ninth house. So that means unconventional spirituality. You may meet gurus from foreign countries, other places, and very long distance travels, all of that for throughout this month. Rahu will be there for several months still. So those are the transits, the changes happening for Cancer rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we have a course starting on November 7th, advanced course. You can join on my website. Also, there's beginners course going on. You can join that as well. And if you want detailed analysis based on your chart, where we superimpose this transit chart on top of your chart and give you specific recommendations, you can book a consultation on VedicAstrology.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Next is Leo rising, Leo ascendant, Leo Lagna. For Leo, first of all, Mercury is going to be in the sign of Scorpio in your fourth house. That shows there is this month is a good time for having discussions and better communication with people in your home. That's your home environment. Mercury in the fourth house, also doing business, doing things from your home, literally like work from home or conduct business from your home. Then you'll have Venus will be entering the sign of Sagittarius. That is your fifth house as of November 6th. So Venus in the fifth house, much better opportunities in terms of your romantic relationships. And if you already uh, are in a romantic relationship, this will be really good period for doing things together. Art, dance, music, and enjoyment and pleasure, all of that will be good. Same thing with your children. So you'll see better relationship and connection with your children. And you can again do those things with your children as well, art, dance, music, cooking, food, and all. And this will also be a very creative period for your children, and also with your romantic partner, you may create some things, very high level of creativity is going to be there as Venus transits your fifth house. Then Sun will also join Mercury in the fourth house, second half of the month. And so the fourth house again will remain the focus. That means this is the period, this is the chance for you to discover what makes you happy, your inner happiness. That is the fourth house. And so Sun will move away from the third house to the fourth house. Third house Sun has been giving you, opportunities for communication, short distance travel within the city, and also better connection and relationship with your younger siblings, your neighbors, your very close friends, and also learning some new skills. That is third house, sun in the third house. That's still will be the case for the first 2 weeks. After that, sun moves to your fourth house. Mars has been debilitated in your 12th house, so there could be a lot of hidden aggression, hidden anger, frustration under the surface. So be careful about that. A good remedy for that is, doing lots of physical work, and then 12th house is distant places also, right? So you can like go like if you're a biker, or if you're into sports or something more physical, do long distance running, do marathons and things like that. So that's the remedy. So doing anything with your feet, physical thing, which literally means walking or running, or any physical work, that's the best remedy. Then we have Jupiter has gone retrograde as of 9th of October. So Jupiter has been in your 10th house, but now it'll give you results of the 9th house during the retrograde phase. That means higher wisdom, connection with the gurus, more time with the Sangha, literally going to the temples. That's the best remedy, is to spend time at the temples, long distance travels, pilgrimage, and even travel for work, because this is the 12th house from your 10th house. So that's Jupiter's retrograde phase. And then Sun has been retrograde for several months, and finally now it will turn direct on November 15th. So as second half of the month, Saturn will be in the seventh house, giving results of the seventh house. That means more solid foundation for your relationship, for your partnership. So discuss long-term plans or future or strategy with your partner, both romantic partner, both personal, like your spouse or your business partner. So this is the time to solidify partnerships once again, because now Saturn will have full focus on the seventh house instead of giving you results in of the sixth house while it has been retrograde. Rahu continues to be in your eighth house, making you fearless to discover the esoteric wisdom, secrets of the universe, learning, esoteric subjects. And Rahu and Mars both are activating your Moksha Trikona plus Mercury and Sun. So your Moksha Trikona is completely activated, fourth house, eighth house, and 12th house. Make use of that, learn something, esoteric subjects, astrology or Ayurveda or energy healing. And you'll have all the courage to do that with three major, malefics. You can say Sun also considered malefic, and then Mars and Rahu. So all the courage and fearlessness you need to excel in gaining deep esoteric wisdom. So that's what this month is calling out for. So that's for the sign of Leo. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we're starting advanced course November 7th. Consider joining on my website. And also, if you want detailed analysis based on your natal chart, where we superimpose transits on top of your natal chart and give you more specific predictions, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstroAmit.com. Next is Virgo rising, Virgo Lagna, Virgo ascendant. First of all, Mercury will be transiting through your third house. Excellent month for communication, for emails, written communication, networking. Go and talk to people, meet people, attend the fairs, short distance travels within the city. Absolutely fantastic period for that. And then learn new skills. Mercury is the planet of multiple skills and multiple, even multiple jobs and stuff. So Mercury is multitasking and multi-talented personalities. Mercury in the third house, which represents our skills. Third house is our skills. So absolutely fantastic combination for learning new skills, just doing things, analytical things, communication, business, sense of humor, all those will shine. Then Sun will also join Mercury the second half of the month. That means, again, more boost to the third house. You will shine and you'll be not just doing those things for yourself, you may be even helping other people with their communication or teaching them some skills. That's all Sun in the third house. That's the second half of the month. First half, Sun still continues to be in the second house. So the food will be the focus, your family will be the focus, and your speech will be the focus. So first couple of weeks, excellent for speech. And then the last 2 weeks, excellent for especially written communication and marketing and sales and in-person, meeting people. So that's Mercury and Sun. And then Venus has entered your fourth house. That means interior decoration. That means time for renovation, maybe. That means time for maybe looking at real estate that's like luxury kind of real estate and stuff. And again, this is not a financial advice at all. These are just indications. Use caution and consult a professional. But Venus in the fourth house gives you that energy, that power to look into those areas. Saturn has been retrograde for several months. And it's been giving you results of your fifth house. And now finally, Saturn will turn direct on November 15th. So you will again start to receive results of the sixth house. Saturn in the sixth house means really good progress and improvement in your job. That's the first thing. Then secondly, you'll do more volunteer work, more service to the humanity. Third is you'll be more courageous in dealing with your inner weaknesses, the Shadripu, and also the external enemies. All of those areas will give you much better results as Saturn goes direct as of November 15th. So November 15th onwards, you'll see good results better results related to the sixth house. And then Jupiter has gone retrograde as of 9th of October. So Jupiter has been in your ninth house, but now in the retrograde phase, it's going to give you results of the eighth house. That means more esoteric wisdom, more learning secrets of the universe, and more wisdom in those areas. And maybe more, something will come in terms of inheritance or shared resources, other people's money. All of those things will give you more material abundance as well. And then Rahu continues to be in your seventh house. Be gentle, be caring, be loving in your relationship. You may feel dissatisfied in your relationship, but don't jump to conclusion. So your Kama Trikona is completely activated. So Kama Trikona is these three houses which are trines to each other, house number 3, 7, and 11. So if you see, Sun and Mercury will be in the third house, Mars in the 11th house, and then Rahu in the seventh house. So a lot of this harsh energy, this courage, and also and then actually we didn't talk about Mars. So Mars will be debilitated in the 11th house. So that means be careful on social media. Don't get involved in any heated discussions or because Mars in Cancer is like a defeated warrior. So there could be a lot of aggression, passive aggression, or frustration, or anger, or aggressive energy. So be careful in your words or speech or whatever on social media. And then also you may feel disappointed in your that your wishes and desires are not manifesting. So just drop the negative thinking and focus on positive changes happening, which is your Lagna Lord especially is going to be in your third house. So excellent time for learning new skills or communication. So that's for the sign of Virgo rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Join our courses, beginners course, advanced course, starting soon. And then also, if you want a detailed analysis for your specific chart, where we superimpose transit chart on top of your natal chart and give you more specific predictions, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstrology.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. Next is the sign of Libra, Libra rising, Libra ascendant, Libra Lagna. We're not talking about the sun sign or the moon sign. We're talking about the rising sign, and that too based on Vedic or sidereal zodiac. For Libra rising, first of all, Mercury will be in your second house in the sign of Scorpio. Excellent time for speech, for verbal communication. Be a speaker. Your speech will have a very deep impact because it's in the sign of Scorpio, and Mercury is the planet of communication, presentation, and humor, all of that. Then also this will bring more ideas and more projects related to how you can improve your financial wealth, the family income, your resources. So good for finances. And then Sun will also join Mercury second half of the month, so that will again further activate your second house. So really good opportunities for improving your wealth. Sun will be still in your first house in first 2 weeks until November 15th in your Lagna. And so that will, even though Sun is debilitated in Libra, but still Sun will give you, better immunity and better health. So your health will improve, continue to improve first 2 weeks, and then Sun will enter the second house. Venus, on the other hand, has and will be entering your third house in the sign of Sagittarius as of November 6th. So Venus in the third house, a really good time to learn some new skills. That is third house. And also you'll see better connection, better relationship with your younger siblings, with your neighbors, with your close friends, and also excellent period for communication, written communication. So basically for Libra rising, the key thing this whole month is communication, all forms of communication, the verbal, because the second house is activated, the written communication, because Venus in the third house. So marketing, sales, all sorts of, either webinars or things like that, those are really going to be very useful, very fruitful for you throughout this month. And then also, Mars is debilitated in your fourth house, right? So there could be frustration, anger in terms of career. You may feel you're not getting the due, promotion or your fair share. So there could be some setbacks or challenges with respect to your career. So good remedy for that is do more physical work, exercise and stuff. That will help with this defeated warrior kind of energy of Mars in the 10th house in the sign of Cancer. Then Jupiter has gone retrograde as of October 9th. So now Jupiter is going to give you the results of seventh house instead of eighth house. So that means better for your partnerships, much better period for developing business partnerships, but also you may get married if you're that age, or if you're looking to get married. This is a good period for developing all sorts of partnerships. And then Jupiter will be here for next several months. On the other hand, Saturn has been retrograde for past several months, and now as of November 15th, Saturn will go direct. That means still first 2 weeks, Saturn will continue to give you results of the fourth house. That means more focus on the home front and something unconventional with your place of residence. Maybe you had this urge to move or change place of residence. That's going to continue first 2 weeks. After November 15th, Saturn will again give you results of your fifth house instead of fourth house. So fifth house Saturn means maybe some unconventional things with respect to your romantic relationships, also with respect to your children, but there'll be success. There'll be long-term strategy and planning and like looking towards the future with respect to your children or romantic relationships. And then Jupiter, as we discussed, and then also Rahu. Rahu continues to be in your sixth house, will give you courage and strength to fight the inner weaknesses and fight the external enemies. But that doesn't mean there are no challenges. There could be a lot of challenges, obstacles, but Rahu will give you all the courage and energy that you need. So that's for the sign of Libra. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And join our courses, beginners course or advanced course that is starting on November 7th. So if you want a detailed analysis based on your specific chart, where we superimpose the transit chart on top of your natal chart, that gives a better, idea about what's going on. You can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstroAmit.com. So that's for the sign of Libra. Next is Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna, Scorpio ascendant. And first of all, Mercury will be in your Lagna. That means that shows overall you'll be better at communication and presentation and diplomacy, sense of humor, and business. So that'll be a really positive thing. Again, also the sun will be joined by Mercury in your Lagna the second half of the month. So you'll rise and shine. Your personality will shine. You will discover, who you are, self improvement, and then also self-confidence will also improve. And then first of the month, though, Sun is still in the 12th house. So that means activating your subconscious mind, connection with the foreigners, foreign trip, foreign projects, all of that is going to be good for the first half. Second half, Sun will join Mercury in the Lagna. Then we have Mars will be debilitated in your ninth house. So maybe issues with father or gurus, anger, this passive aggression with your gurus or with your father could be there. So be careful. And Um, Mars in the ninth house means you can do like more physical work with your sangha, with your gurus, with your spiritual people. So best thing is do volunteer work at a religious organization, at wherever you go, your church, your temple. So devote some physical energy doing some volunteer work at a spiritual organization or a religious organization. And then Jupiter has gone retrograde as of 9th of October. So Jupiter has been in your seventh house expansion in your relationships, but now it'll give you the results of sixth house for the next few months. That means, better for your job, better for health, and a better way of dealing with the enemies with more wisdom rather than force, both the inner enemies and the outer obstacles. So good for competitive exams or dealing with the enemies through wisdom. Rahu continues to be in your fifth house. That means more opportunities for romantic relationships. Also, a good time to travel abroad with your children if you have children or students or disciples. And then also innovative ideas and very unconventional creativity. Saturn has been retrograde for several months, but now, as of November 15th, Saturn will go direct. That means Saturn will give you results related to the fourth house instead of the third house. Saturn in the fourth house, um, you may actually feel that you want to move or make changes in your place of residence, but also you'll focus long term, set the foundation and the strategy for your home, real estate, and those opportunities will be there. And then, so I think we covered all of the planets. So overall, the big caution for Scorpio is because your Lagna Lord is debilitated in the ninth house. So focus on connection with your uh, gurus and teachers and higher wisdom. And also, uh, the your whole energy will be towards that. So it's also a good idea to look into the like actual higher studies, PhD programs, things like that. The your dharma trikona, the first house, fifth house, and ninth house are activated. Sun and Mercury in the first house, Rahu in the fifth, and Mars in the ninth. So this is time for focusing and trying to figure out what is your dharma, what is your spiritual path. Mars debilitated in the ninth house is giving you this opportunity with Rahu trines to it and Mercury and Sun also trines to it. So that's for the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also consider joining the courses, advanced course starting on November 7th. And if you want a detailed analysis based on your chart, where we superimpose transit chart on top of your natal chart and then give you analysis, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstrology.com. Thanks for watching. Next is Sagittarius rising. Um, for Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna ascendant, Mercury will be in your 12th house. That means it will open the portals for subconscious mind, awaken the subconscious mind. You'll have this deep and analytical ability to go deep and literally analyze things. Okay, so what's the mind? What's the body? What's the soul? So what's going on? Discuss about other planes of existence, and also better communication, business opportunities in foreign countries and even foreign travel. And for the second half of the month, Sun will also join Mercury in the 12th house. So your 12th house will be illuminated. It'll give you results. It'll give you name and fame. And so excellent time to focus on everything related to the foreign countries for your business, for travel, and literally awakening the subconscious mind. First half of the month, still Sun is in the 11th house, so develop partnerships, more presence on social media, fulfillment of desires, and friendships, long-term friendships with spiritual dharmic people, that is Sun, the Surya, the king. Venus has will be entering your Lagna as of November 6th. So this will give you more finesse, more this feminine qualities. You'll be more gentle, pleasing, and time for enjoyment and pleasure and learning some skills, art and dance and music, all of that. More Shakti worship, feminine energy, worship the goddesses. And so you'll be very appealing to other people. Your personality will shine. Saturn has been retrograde for the past few months, and now it'll go direct as of November 15th. So once again, you'll find courage in dealing with the day-to-day challenges. So Saturn will start giving you results of the third house till now, as of November 15th. Until then, Saturn has been retrograde and giving you results of the second house. That means consolidation of your financial wealth and all that. But now Saturn in the third house will give you this energy to also make a lot of short distance travels, run a lot of errands, meet a lot of people, set the foundation for like long-term connections with through marketing and networking and written communication, emails, and all of that. Rahu continues to be in your fourth house. That means maybe change or transformation in your home front. Literally could be a change of residence or just unconventional ways of decorating your home or renovation, things like that. Jupiter has turned retrograde. And so as of October 9th. So now Jupiter will give you results of the fifth house instead of the sixth house. That means better time for connection with your children, better time for your children, also more opportunities in terms of meeting, for romantic relationships and also for investments and stock market. All of that will be better for you. Big caution is Mars has gone debilitated in your eighth house. So that means caution in driving, caution, don't have any road rage or anger, aggression while driving. And so this may give you sudden results. And good remedy for that is a lot of physical work. Do lots of exercise, lots of walking, yoga, things like that. But also this may reveal some hidden secrets from the eighth house. That could be like secrets about your life, or also it'll give you this lot of like frustration about secrets, like learning the secrets of the universe or spiritual stuff. So that this is the time to channel that energy in the positive direction. And anyway, your moksha trikona is activated. Mercury and Sun in the 12th and Mars in the 8th, and then Rahu in the 4th. They're all calling your attention to activate your moksha trikona to go deeper into your spiritual studies, spiritual upliftment. So that's for the Sagittarius rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, we're starting an advanced course as of November 7th. Also, there are beginners course going on. You can join any of those on my website. Also, if you want a detailed analysis of your birth chart, natal chart, and then superimposed transits, all that. So we do detailed consultation. You can book on my website, VedicAstrology. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining. Next is Capricorn rising, Capricorn Lagna, Capricorn ascendant. First of all, Mercury will be in your 11th house. Excellent time for reaching out to your friends, excellent time for social media, communication, developing these business partnerships, and also presentation and analysis. And then Sun will also join Mercury in your 11th house, second half of the month. So you'll rise and shine on social media. So good time for like organizing webinars, reaching out to the masses, helping people, and also innovative ideas, how to do things. And that'll be the second half of the month when Sun joins Mercury. First half of the month, first 2 weeks, Sun is still in your 10th house, expansion in your career, more leadership opportunities, rising shine in your career. Venus will enter your 12th house as of November 6th. That will activate your subconscious mind. Venus is also planet of healing. Venus is also relationships. And so those areas you'll discover secrets about those areas. And Venus in the 12th house also good for foreign travel. Venus represents air travel also. So good time to take a foreign trip. And also you'll develop better connection, relationship with foreigners, foreign people, maybe foreign projects. All of those things will be activated. But also there could be some secrets with respect to your relationship, some hidden things going on. Be careful about those. Then Mars continues to be debilitated in your 7th house. So there could be anger, frustration, hidden aggression, passive aggression in your relationship, in your partnerships. Be careful about that. And so the good remedy for that is as a partner, as a couple, you can do lots of physical work around the house or outside, or, go for a hike, do yoga together, all of that. So otherwise, Mars in the seventh house, debilitated with the aspect of Rahu, will give you trouble in your partnership, in your relationships. Jupiter has turned direct as of October 9th. So now Jupiter will give you results of the fourth house. So expansion in your physical place of residence, maybe a bigger home, more opportunities in real estate or buying a new vehicle, and also inner happiness, finding more wisdom and happiness sitting in your home. That's the fourth house. Maybe turning your home into a sanctuary, like an altar or a place of worship, inviting people to do meditation or more religious work in your home, like more yagyas and homa ceremonies. And then Saturn has been retrograde for past few months. And now, as of November 15th, Saturn will go direct. That means instead of giving you results of first house Lagna, now Saturn will again start giving you results as of from the second house. So that means more, future planning for family wealth, for your accumulated wealth, and also more controlled and mature speech and better control over your diet and your food. So all of those areas will be more powerful. And then Rahu continues to be in your third house, more courage for dealing with the challenges in your day-to-day life. But could be challenging also for connection relationship with your younger siblings or neighbors or your close friends. So be careful about that. But excellent time for short distance travels, meeting people, doing lots of networking and marketing and connecting with people. So that's for Capricorn rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Join our courses, advanced course new batch starting on November 7th. And thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. And if you want a detailed analysis for your chart, for your natal chart, you can book a consultation on my website, VedicAstrology.com. Next is Aquarius rising, Aquarius Lagna. This is as per Vedic sidereal zodiac, and this is the rising sign reading. So first of all, Mercury will be in Scorpio in your 10th house. Excellent period for communication and networking and more analytical opportunities in your profession. So you'll have much better communication at work. This is the time where you should take initiative for more presentations, for organizing meetings and stuff like that. More communication in your profession, in your work, more business opportunities, better sense of humor at work. And then at the same time, Venus will enter your 11th house as of November 6th. So better opportunities on social media. It'll give you really good connections to develop friendships, more friendships, and also fulfillment of desires. This is excellent month for all that. And then Sun will also join Mercury the second half of the month. So that means more success in your career, more name and fame. You'll get more recognition. You'll be rewarded, and people will, recognize your hard work, and you'll get your due respect and recognition. And so that's the second half of the month. The first 2 weeks, Sun continues to be in the ninth house. More wisdom, higher wisdom, better connection with the gurus. You may meet some, enlightened gurus, and also finding your dharma, finding your spiritual path. That is Sun in the ninth house for the first 2 weeks. Now, Mars will be debilitated in your sixth house. You may feel frustration in terms of health or in terms of your job. If you have a 9 to 5 kind of job, that could be a lot of frustration, this passive aggression. So good remedy for that is do lots of physical work, lots of volunteer work, especially like give your which we call shramdan, the physical donation of your physical energy and work. So literally do volunteer work with your body physically, not like a donation or money, but actually physical volunteering at some organization. That's the best remedy. And also focus on your health. Do more things like be more active, more exercise, better diet and better food, because Rahu has been in your second house as well. So you may have a tendency to eat junk food or old stale food, and then now Mars in the sixth house. So take better care of your food, of your health, of your diet. Jupiter has turned retrograde from the fourth house. Now, as of October 9th, it'll start giving you results of the third house. That means expansion in your networking, good for learning some new skills and short distance travels and better connection with your younger siblings. So all those things will improve over the next few months. Saturn has been retrograde for the past several months, and now as of November 15th, Saturn will go direct. That means now it'll start giving you results of the first house. And Saturn is your Lagna Lord. Saturn is Mula Trikona Rashi in Aquarius. So very strong in Lagna. So you'll again feel self-confident. You'll have more uh, uh, you know, strength to the overall chart. When the Lagna Lord is strong, especially Lagna Lord sitting in the Lagna, this lifts up the whole chart. So, but for the past few months, Saturn has been giving you results of the 12th house, which is like the loss of the self, So there may be some losses, but now Saturn, your Lagna Lord, will be strong again. Much better results overall. So that's for Aquarius rising. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And we're starting advanced course as of November 7th. Check out the details on the website. You can register there as well. And beginners course going on as well, live courses. And if you want a detailed analysis for your birth chart, where we superimpose the transit on top of your chart, your natal chart, you can book a consultation at VedicAstrology.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. And leave the feedback, the comments. I really appreciate those. Next is Pisces rising, Pisces Lagna, Pisces ascendant. Mercury is in your ninth house, in the sign of Scorpio. That means better communication with your gurus, with your teachers, higher learning, higher wisdom. Sun will also join Mercury the second half of the month. So the ninth house will shine. Lots of opportunities for higher studies, could be in any subject, or higher wisdom, like literally studying the spiritual scriptures, and then also long distance travel, maybe as a group, like spiritual trips. And then also better connection with your father or people who you look up to, your role models, your gurus or mentors. So that whole focus, and also you'll discover your spiritual path, or you'll make progress on your spiritual path. And one of the big remedies for you is spend more time at the religious places like temple or church. Just being in that place will give you lots of wisdom and energy. Ninth house represents the places of worship. At the same time, Venus will enter your 10th house as of uh, November 6th. So Venus, yes, sorry. So Venus in the 10th house will give you better connection and energy and, relationship at work. So that means you'll develop these partnerships and connections in your profession, in your work, in your business, and also bring in more money. Financially, it'll be more rewarding. Venus in the 10th house will bring in more opportunities. Saturn has been retrograde for the past few months, and now it'll go direct as of November 15th. So that means Saturn will give you more results of the 12th house. So more opportunities from abroad. Also good time for going on a retreat. That is Saturn in the 12th house. And also developing connection with foreign people, foreign cultures. Those things will be the focus. Rahu continues to be in your Lagna. That means Rahu is planet for foreign people, foreign culture. So there's a huge influence or focus on foreign travel, developing connection with foreign people, or getting projects from foreign countries, all of that. Jupiter has turned retrograde as of October 9th, so now it'll give you results of the second house. That means good opportunities for family wealth, accumulated resources, finances, and also better food and better diet and better speech. You focus on your speech. You can be a very wise speaker, and that'll have a huge impact. So that's a big change, major shift that has happened for you for the next few months. And Mars is debilitated in your fifth house. That means there could be aggression or passive aggression, or some kind of frustration related to your romantic relationships or with your children or in their life itself. So be careful. Now, the good remedy is you can do lots of physical work, physical exercise, and yoga. All of that is an excellent remedy. So that's what's going on for the sign of Pisces. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and consider joining the course, advanced course, starting November 7th. The early bird is ending soon in a few days. And also we have beginners course. You can check out all of that on my website, VedicAstrology.com. If you want a detailed analysis for your chart, because this is generic analysis for all Pisces rising, but the impact is different for every single person. So you can book a private consultation on my website as well, VedicAstrology.com. Again, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. May we all have a very blissful November. Namaste.